Good morning, my dear pupils. Now we're going to continue Unit 10, Lesson 4. Now, my dear pupils, I need you to open page 75 and look to the pictures very well, and you're going to write under. Listen and write. Number 1. Exercise number 1. The first picture is letter. Letter. Number 2, address. You see the arrow is pointing to something on the envelope at the top. This is the address. Address. Number 3, envelope. Envelope. Number 4, email. Email. Number 5, stamp. Stamp. So you're going to look to the arrow. It's pointing to the stamp sticked on the envelope. Exercise number 2, listen and read. You're going to listen, okay, and we will understand the difference between a letter and an email. A letter is usually formal. Formal. You write a letter on paper and you put it in an envelope. Envelope. You write the address on the top on the envelope. And you put a stamp on it. Then you post the letter. You post the letter. So the letter, usually we use it to write formal letters to people we don't know them very well. We write the letter on a piece of paper, and then we put the paper in an envelope, and then we write the address on the envelope and put the stamp on it, stick the stamp on it, and then we post the letter. An email can be both, can be formal or informal. Formal or informal. Formal for people, to send people we don't know them very well, and informal to our friends and our family members. You can send an email to your friend quickly. You write it on a computer or a phone. You type in the email address, write the email, and press send. So you need to write your email, whether it's formal or informal. Informal, if you're going to send your friend a quick email, you use your computer or your phone. You're going to type the email address of your friend, then write the email you need to tell him or her, and then press send. Exercise number 3. Read again and write true or false. According to what you read, here you're going to write true or false. Number 1. You write the address on the envelope, yes or no? Yes, true. Number 2, a formal letter is for someone you know. False. Someone you don't know very well. Number 3, you put a stamp on the letter. False. You put a stamp on the envelope. Number 4, you post an email. False. You send an email and you post a letter. Number 5, you type in an email address. True. Number 6, when you finish your email, you press post. False. You press send. The new vocabulary is formal or informal. Formal or informal. This is the email. Formal is for the letters. So you're going to note, as a note, you send an email, you post a letter. I need you to know that in exercise number 1, we're going to write the names of the pictures in exercise number 1 after reading the text in exercise number 2. As we said, in a picture number 1, you will write letter, picture number 2, address, picture number 3, envelope, picture number 4, email, and picture number 5, the stamp. Now, formal is used when writing to someone in an official way. informal is used when writing to your friend or your family. Now, my dear pupils, open page 76. Number 1, read and match. Dear Mr. Gamal, thank you for letting us come to your store on our school trip. It was very interesting, and I learned a lot about how to make crafts. You have lots of interesting products from all over Egypt. My favorite thing were the colored baskets. I would like to have a store when I'm older because I think it would be fun. Yours sincerely, Wael Habib. So, let's discuss together this. This is a letter. This is a formal letter from Wael Habib to Mr. Gamal, the one who was responsible for the store. He is a storekeeper where Wael and his friends went there on their school trip. And it was very interesting, and they liked the crafts and all the products from all over Egypt. Okay, this is a formal letter. Every time when we start a formal letter, we start with dear Mr. so-and-so or Mrs. so-and-so, and our signature at the end, yours sincerely, and you write your name. Now we're going to find the other picture is for an email to sarah@mail.1. It's an email address. Subject is our party. Hi Sarah, we're having a family party on 14th June because it's my grandma's birthday. My mom says I can ask a friend. Can you come? I hope so. Love, Nisma. So this email is informal because it is sent to one of the friends. Here, Nisma sent to her friend Sarah, inviting her to their grandma's birthday party, and it is written in an informal way, in an unofficial way. So here we start the email to one of our friends or one of our family members. We will say hi and the name, and at the end we will write love, and as a signature, love and our name. Number 2, read and answer. Who is the letter to? The letter is to Mr. Gamal. Who is the letter from? The letter is from Wael Habib. Why is he writing a letter? He is writing him a thank you letter. He is writing him a thank you letter to thank him for their visit to his store. Number 4, who is the email to? The email is to Sarah. Number 5, who is the email from? The email is from Nisma. Number 6, why is she writing an email? She is writing an email to invite Sarah to her grandma's birthday party. The new vocabulary is interesting. Interesting, to be very interested, to know something. Interested, and its opposite is boring. Boring. Crafts. Crafts, doing things, art things. Crafts. Products. Products, they are the things that people buy at the store. This is the meaning of the word products. Now, my dear pupils, open page 77. Number 4, choose and write. Imagine you went on a school trip to a museum. Write a letter to the museum guide to say thank you. Now, the letter you're going to write is, Dear Mr. Ahmed, Thank you for welcoming us in the Egyptian Museum. It was very interesting. I learned about my country. I would like to come again to visit the museum. Yours sincerely, Hisham Ali. This is a formal letter from Hisham Ali to Mr. Ahmed, the museum guide. Now, exercise number 5, you're going to read and complete with the letter or email, the word letter or the word email, and you're going to make a circle around a for the letter or an for an email. Number 1, start a letter or start an email with dear and the person's name. Start a letter. Number 2, finish a letter or finish an email with yours sincerely and the person's name. Finish a letter with yours sincerely and the person's name. Number 3, start a letter or start an email with hi and the person's name. Start an email with hi and the person's name. Number 4, finish a letter or finish an email with love or bye and your name. Finish an email with love or bye and your email. This is all for this lesson, my dear pupils. Hope you understood the difference between letter and email.